Well, as we mentioned earlier, a fire broke out at a UAE petroleum facility in Fujairah. The government has said it intercepted several Iranian missiles. Malik Trainer is joining us now from Doha. What are you hearing about that today, Malik?
Well, just in the last hour, the alarm sounded once again in the UAE, with the Ministry of Defence there saying that any sounds that were heard across the country were coming from these interceptions. You know, nobody wants to go back to that 40-day war before this ceasefire. I mean, this is the second day in a row that the UAE has been targeted. You mentioned the Fujairah oil facility. That is an extremely important facility for the UAE because it circumvents the Strait of Hormuz. It's able to get through the Iranian blockade. But, you know, the Gulf in particular, we've seen strong condemnation from here in Qatar, from Saudi Arabia, from Bahrain, from Kuwait, all calling this Iranian aggression, condemning the Iranian attacks on the UAE. But they're also, from the very beginning, Gulf countries have consistently called for de-escalation. Nobody believes there's a military solution here. They all want to, you know, we saw statements earlier today from Saudi Arabia and from Qatar saying that they will help the Pakistani mediation efforts. From the Gulf's perspective, they want to see an end to any military escalation. They want to bring both sides back to the negotiating table. They'll be helping the Pakistanis do that. Because nobody wants this to go on. The Gulf depends on the Strait of Hormuz to get their energy supplies out to the world. And we know now, when we look at the international markets, the world depends on their resources from the Gulf through that Strait of Hormuz. So people here on edge, but hoping that diplomacy can prevail and that the U.S. and Iran, through Pakistan, will come back to the negotiating table as soon as possible.
Bringing us up to speed there from Doha, that's Malik Trainer. Thanks very much indeed.